Welcome to day 4 of our birthday mobility challenge. Today we're focusing on our wrists, the hands, the elbows, the neglected part of our body that does so much for us in a day, but we're going to give it some love today. Are you ready? Meet me on the mat. Hey, we're ready. Meeting me in kneeling position. You can have something on your knees for support. We're starting off with some wrist cars. I'm going to be here for a minute. Okay, so now the goal is to move your hand at the wrist joint as opposed to including your elbow joint as well. All right, you can use one hand doing one arm at a time and use the other one as feedback, so holding the other forearm down so that you don't rotate at the forearm, you keep that motion isolated at the wrist. Really feel those bones, that joint getting fluidity. You're gonna hear some crinkling, crackling. That's all normal, that's all fine as long as there's no sharp shooting pain. This just means that we're waking things up. This is joint work after all. Now go the opposite direction. Really move at the end ranges here of the wrist. So when you're opening your palm up as wide as you can, bringing it out towards the thumb side as far out as you can, towards the pinky side, and towards you. And just really feeling that sensation at the wrist joint. Nice. Almost there. Takes a lot of focus to keep the movement isolated at the joint in question. You're doing great. Even if you have to do less reps, but they are clean reps, that's better than going for quantity over quality. Awesome. Ooh, shake that off, shake that off. All right, so now we're going to be doing finger waves. So you want to be able to get a wave-like motion with your fingers. This is going to wake things up in your forearm as well, because you're using your forearm extensors, and flexors to be able to get into this motion. Now you can do air piano if that feels comfortable for you, but if you need some sort of feedback, you can go onto the floor, placing your hands on the floor, forearms on the floor, and then doing the piano on the ground, just as shown. Move at your own pace, as always, finding that rhythm and that isolation all at the same time. Awesome. Our next movement is elbow cars. So here you're going to keep your wrist neutral and you're going to hinge at the elbow, meaning bending at the elbow and then rotating at the very end range. So you're rotating right when your forearm is in full flexion, and you are rotating also when your forearm is in full extension, right? So you're really speaking to your elbow joint in all ranges of motion. Imagining there is some sort of resistance in both directions, every direction that you're moving. This will really light up the tissues at the joint level. Go at your own pace. This is not a race. Do that right. Hey. Nice. It doesn't seem like there's much going on, but believe me, there's a lot of input going on at the level of the joint, so don't discount it. This beautiful body was made in a way that none of us can really comprehend, but it all works together, and this is the type of language that it speaks, and it speaks very loudly. Your body's love language. So keep going, keep at it. All these things are going to compound for you later on. You start feeling the difference. You start seeing the difference, whether it's in your movement capacity, your capacity to lift heavier, all that type of stuff. Nice. When you're coming up, just making sure you keep the wrist neutral at all times, whether you're coming up or down. Nice, shake it off, shake it off. This is one that I'm sure most of us just dislike. It hurts, it's uncomfortable, but it is necessary, okay? We're starting off with our forearm flexor stretch. You can shift your lower body closer to your hands. That just allows you to sit deeper onto the stretch. But the key thing here is trying to keep the base of your hand as close to the ground as possible. So meaning that the area where your thumb is and that cushiony part of your hand shouldn't leave the ground too much. So you shouldn't end up too much on your fingertips versus actually having the full palm on the ground as much as you can and just leaning back and feeling that stretch all in that forearm. It hurts, I know. Hold, breathe. You can shift from side to side as well to get different angles of stretch. Follow your line of tension. Your line of tension is where your restriction is. So lean into it a little bit more, as long as, again, there's no exacerbating type pain. Now, please differentiate. Exacerbating pain, something like a shooting sciatica, just it catches you, it stops you right in your tracks. That's kind of exacerbating pain we're talking about. Pain from a stretch where you're feeling the tissues expanding, there's no lightning, shooting, numbness type pain. Numbness is also pretty common in mobility, but it shouldn't be like everything is dead immediately. No. Any of those signs, you stop. But this bone, joint pain, muscle tissue stretch pain, you can tolerate that. Just breathe. Breathe. And you can do it. Shake it off, shake it off. That was good work. Awesome. We're going to be moving to the opposite side of the forearm, unfortunately, but fortunate. Because we don't complain, everything is with intention, and everything is for the benefit of this beautiful body that we get to spend our time in. So similar setup, now we're just putting our palms facing our body, and you're going to lean back, just as we did before. This one does feel a little bit awkward, just because of that hunching of the shoulders. It feels like you're shrugging up, but again, the shoulders are not your focus. What is your focus is the forearm extensors this time. So Find that line of tension for yourself. Like I said, you can shift side to side if that feels good. You find like you get a deeper stretch on the lateral or medial side of your forearm. Lean into that and just allow the tissues to accept that stretch. You're doing good. You're doing good. We're almost there. Breathe. Remembering your intentions for even partaking in this mobility challenge. Always reconnect with that. It's what helps push through these moments, these difficult moments. And not only in mobility, but in everything in life. Amazing. Slowly come out of that. Oh, the agony. I know, the agony. Rinsing here with some wrist cars to finish things off for today. Proud of you. This was painful. It was uncomfortable. It's not the type of thing that we do on a daily basis, but it is needed. And I'm proud of you for showing up, putting those reps in. Now go enjoy your day. I'll see you tomorrow.
Whew. I felt that one. I felt that one. Okay, this is definitely an area that a lot of us neglect. I use my hand. This is literally my life force as an RT. Most of you know. So my arms, my wrists, my forearms definitely appreciated this. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you tomorrow.